3-space fan, plugs at the top for the input, power. Most of you guys power wire is gonna look like it's gonna have 4 cables in it. Opens up, you have access to inside. Alright, so this is inside of my rack. And the distro that you guys saw me build, these Powersoft and the Admark them and the CVR them have this smart power supply.
Yeah, yeah, action sound. Yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa. Desire to get to higher life, it's an open road. Desire to get to higher, don't limit it, yeah, go about. Desire to get to higher life, it's an open road for living. Life it's a subject, ain't not an object, ain't full control.
Yo, what's up everybody? Decided to do another video real quick. This one is shorter than the last one. I get a couple of questions, phone calls, emails, messages. It's a surprise. I guess some people are saying, yo, I use the black wire as positive, and some people have it said the black are negative. So I'm not sure where everybody is from. I mean, maybe in your part of the neck of the woods, black are negative. But in the United States, black is always positive. You have red positive and you have black positive. You understand? So apparently, when I talked about the Powersoft cable, this is a Powersoft cable right here. It has 2 hot and it have a ground. But the number 1 hot is gonna go on my live in, and the number 2 hot is going to be my neutral. Now the reason why I describe it that way is because the Powersoft cable have three wire on there, and as I just showed you a while ago, you have 2 black and a ground. The Powersoft have this automatic power supply that it detects 240 volts and adjusts to it. It detects the 120 volts and it adjusts to it. And them call them smart power supplies, you know what I mean? The CVR, the Admark, they all have it. If you plug it on a 110, you want your live to be live and you want your neutral to be neutral. So in the instance of it being a 110 or a 120, either one, in the instance of it being a 120, your number 1 cable is going to be your live. Your number 2 cable is going to be your neutral. And when we say number 1 and number 2, on the cable itself, on the Powersoft cable itself, there's actually a number on there. Number 1, and then there's a number 2 on there. So that's what I meant when I said number 1 and number 2. So your number 1 cable is going to be your live, and your number 2 cable that's going to be attached to your neutral on your plug. But the plug itself has 3 connectors on there. It has a ground connector, a neutral connector, and a live connector. Sometimes it says hot, you see a H, sometimes you see a L. Either one, hot or live, it's the same thing. But the N is always your neutral. So the number 2 is going to be your N, all right? And number 1 is going to be your L. And the G, the ground, is going to be your green, or your green and yellow, right? But if you know currently, you know these things already. But for the inquirers that we've been getting, people think that the black wire is your neutral wire or your negative wire. Everybody thought, well, the people that call me, most of them were like, I thought the black was your negative. No, it's not your negative, it's your positive. And when you're dealing with AC current, you open your breaker panel and you look inside it, you're gonna see 4 wires. If you have single phase, you're gonna see 4 wires in there. You're gonna see 2 hot, a red, a black, and then you're gonna see your neutral, which is white, and your ground, which is green. I just want to kind of touch that real briefly. I'm doing a glimpse on the back of my rack. I'm still at work on the rack. I'm not showing no inside it right now. So real quick. Alright, so this is inside of my rack. And if you notice, if you look on my speaker wire right or so, I have red and black together. So when there's red and black together, the black is going to be negative and the red is going to be positive. So the red is going to be a plus, the black is going to be a minus in this case. But if you go over here, so we also have two separate colors like I said. You have one with black and white and one with red and white. Now the red are the positive, the white is your negative. Over here, so the black are your positive and the white are your negative. So may I say, in this case, let me find a wire. Yeah. Alright, so here is one of my pigtail. Seeing? And on the cable, most of you guys power wire is gonna look like it's gonna have 4 cables in it. The black and the red is your positive, the green is your ground, and the white is your neutral. This is how you have to wire it up. Somebody asked me for some wire the sound of Jamaica. Yes. When we go up on a roof or on a pole, if me have one hat, I tie the black and the red together and tie them on the hat. And if me only have a ground wire, I tie the neutral and the ground together and we put that on the neutral. But here in America, when you go somewhere, say you go get a generator and you go hook it up just like this with just the raw wire, positive, positive, neutral or negative if you want to call it that, and then your grounds. And that's how I wire them. You understand? So I'm gonna go even further and go around on the front of the sound and I'll show you something. I have a box right here, so with all of the cables them I'm gonna cut up. So these are the cables where I don't really use. Let's bring on the box here. So these are my cable them where I cut up, take off the end them off of them. You understand? I keep the wire them just in case we might need wires. Make me keep them. If you notice, you have white, black, and green in this. If you look down at this, you'll see the black, the green, and the white. Check it one with a plug in. So let's say your standard cable, computer cable, amps cable, all them the same. You have your white, your green, and your black. There's no red in them. With 3 wire in it, there's no red in them. If you find one with red in it, then you're red or you're positive. But most of the time you're gonna see black, white, and green. If I was to go into the trunk and take a new cable and cut it in 2, so you guys can see me cutting it, you're gonna find white, green, and black in there. Your black is your live, and that is your positive. It could be your live, it could be referred to as live, hot, or sometimes you see a plus sign, which means you're positive. The neutral, that is your negative, and then you have your ground. If you go in on your breaker panel, some breaker panels they tie the neutral and the ground together. Some they have it separate. But if you go into your house or into commercial building, as long as it's a single phase, you'll see 2 hats coming in, the black and the red, and then you have the white as the neutral and your ground. So may I say, just want to clear that up because I get so many calls on that already, just that alone. So I just want to clear up that. What me can think of next? Now 3-phase current is a whole different something. Now you have 3 live and your ground and your neutral. Usually have 5 wire in that. That's different. That's another argument. I don't want to confuse anybody when I do 3-phase. I mean, to be honest with you, I know someone do 3-phase and I don't really see the necessity for go 3-phase for your sound system. You see me I say? I think single phase is more than enough, but I know a lot of people where them go a 3-phase them go. And them say them like it. They, you know, them have more juice. But think of it this way. I see in one of the comment section a guy say Why am I go 240? Because 240, I guess him say to put more strain on the amps, because all the amps will convert the 240. These Powersoft and the Admark them and the CVR them have this smart power supply. So it recognizes when you have a single phase 120 or 240 coming in. It recognizes that really quick and it adjusts. That's why them say it's a smart power supply. But that not gonna put no extra strain on the power supply. The amp's designed to do that. You know what I mean? But what I mean know, and if I'm wrong, you can tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but to my knowledge, what I've heard and witnessed over the years is your amps perform better under 240. You get more out of the amplifier and less strain on it. So that is the reason why I am switching all of my amps them to 240. Right now I'm running the bass section off of 240 right now, but my top end section, I turn on so you can see the amps. So my bass section is running off of 240, but my top end sections now, those are running off of 120 right now. So what you guys are witnessing me doing is really converting everything we have to 240, because I want the amps them to perform more relaxed and I want to get more out of them power wise. So may I say? So I think that's all. I think that's all I have about the whole power business, guys. Me hear 1 and 2 calls and 1 and 2 comments about, you know, the whole negative and positive business. So real quick before me disappear, your red and your black is always going to be your live, your hot wires. Your white standard is neutral, and your green standard is grounds. See, so just remember that. If the man them want to know the thing, wanna know what me I talk about, but you know, but this are for really people who really don't, you know, dive that deep into the thing. See? And another question asked me why I'm switching to these twist lock. The plugs that were in there, I don't have them plugs there right now, but the plugs them that was in there look something like these. These are like your regular plug. These are 15 amp plugs. The 20 amp plug turn. Let me hold. Let me get the right plugs that was in there. Okay, so these are the plugs that comes in the power supply, the Powersoft. See, these are 20 amp plug, and you know these are 20 amp plug because one of the pins are turned sideways. You see that? This pin right here is turned sideways. That is how you recognize a 20 amp plug. If you don't know that, this plug, the both pins are straight. This is a 15 amp plug. Okay, this is a 15 amp plug. All your standard 15 amps are going to be like this. Your 20 amp plugs are going to be like this. So when you're looking at your plug sockets and you see plugs that look like this, it can receive a 15 amp plug or a 20 amp plug as well. That's why you have this cut on the side right here. See? But I switch from these type of plugs. I'm gonna go back in here and show you to the other plugs again. Now if I go from the shop to the basement, so give me 1 second. So I switch to these plugs. I switch to these plugs right here. Because these are twist lock plugs. See? These are twist lock plugs. And you know, when you put them in and you twist and you lock it, you don't have to worry about them vibrating out when you're moving your rack down the road. Let's say you have to push your rack half a mile. Sometimes you turn on the sound and you're not getting anything out of it. Well, with these plugs, you push them in. You hold this, you have one hand, so You push them in, you twist, and it's locked. No matter what you do, it's not coming out, it's not going to go anywhere. So I find this to be more secure than these. Because these can vibrate, move, pull, and just pull out. You come, you turn on the sound, something now come on, now you have to open the rack, go back there to figure out what and why. Now, on my distro that's in here, this is one more distro that I'm working on. I'm still not finished with this yet. So I got 6 240 and I have 2 120. This Powersoft can plug over here and work just fine. And it can plug over here and work just fine. Because of the automatic or the smart power supply that these Powersoft have, it can work on either one. So that is the reason why I'm switching to these type of twist lock here. You understand? So once them lock, I don't have to worry about no plug drop out and all them things there. Everything just lock and lock in, I'm good to go. Right? I don't show much about my setup, but I do that today, you know. I'll go on a glimpse. Alright, so for those who haven't seen my sound before, let me go on a rundown. As I go forward, I'm going to be showing my paneling, how I panel certain things. And if you look at my rack right now, I have 2 RCA inputs right here. One is on my sampler, and one is a lining for anybody who have them control and want a RCA lining. See? I have my main out. I have my microphones in 1 and 2, because I have 2 microphones in this rack, and them go down to the brain of the sound. Then we have a sub out, left and right for sub, and my power input. Notice me have a blank space. That means we can't do anything more on the right. That's if we need to put USB or anything. I don't need to put USB because the USB ports on the controller is easily accessible from right here. So we don't need to do nothing more with the USB. You know, that good. Coming down to the main rack, notice me have different colors and labels for everything. I use green for my low mid. I use blue for my high mid. I have red for sub. And me just keep my main them black. See? Microphone input, auxiliary inputs as well, just in case another mic or another input for another sound or whatever the case may be. These are my Ethernet in, because we have a router inside here. We have plus my Behringer inside is one of them smart devices too. So you understand? So we have the Ethernet to connect to that. These are outputs. So more run monitors, stage monitors or whatever can come from here so too as well. See? And see my sub out here, I have 1 sub now. Now I have my son my sub running mono over, just 1 over to the bass rack. The bass rack only have 3 inputs. These are for my monitor, and this is for the sub. So these come from here so to these for my so I'm gonna go from here so all the way over to here so, and that's for my monitors. Go to my monitor amplifier, and then from my monitor amplifier, these are the outputs for my monitor amplifiers if I need monitors. See? That's my bass rack. It's on my main rack. These are the output for my main rack. Speaker wise, I go with the yellow. That's my on and tweeter together. So on my cables, all my yellow jacks match with the yellow cable them. See, and we have more Ethernet inputs right down here, and USB inputs as well, as also a power input. Over to the third rack, I have high mid in. Notice my high mid are blue match. You not have to be a genius to hook up a sound there. Because you can match color, or you can read the label and know what is what. Green is for my low mid, blue is for my high mid. Come down here so, we have green down here, so all green, low mid and high mid out speaker. You can't see it now, but I can show you in the rack. If I go in my chunk and bring my speaker cable out to you, you'll see all of my low mid speaker cables are gonna be green. The speaker and connectors are the green ones, and the blue ones is gonna be for my high mid. My speaker cables are wired the same way. So when you pull a cable out of the chunk and you see a green end on it, you just come and you connect the green to this. You just come and you connect the yellow to this, and you're good. So that's how my rack is wired. See? Inside the rack and outside the rack, everything is wired the same. If you look inside here, all of my horn of the light brownish color, because I couldn't find another color to use, so I use the light brownish color. And my tweeter them now are all yellow. Inside the rack. Outside the rack, everything is yellow. See? So when everything is complete, right now I'm in the middle of fixing up this rack. When I'm done, I'm running all my powers gonna be on this left side, and they're gonna be run right down the line just like this on the left side of the rack, and they're gonna loop underneath here and plug into where they need to plug in. My other cables, this one is just hanging right now because I never have the right size cable, so I'm just adapt something. Yes, so but it's gonna be run up here, loop around, and come to this side over here, out of the way. And these are the speaker wires now. I tie them together with these little cable ties. These little cable ties I use, and just run them on top of the distro over here to where they're supposed to be. So in the middle here, where you can see the amplifier and inside the rack, there's not going to be anything in my way. Now if you look further up into my rack, let me go up in there for you guys. I have a light in here. See the light right here. So when I have power to this rack, I come in here and just turn the switch on, and the entire rack lights up so we can see inside and everything. But like I said, I will show you guys more as I go down into the whole organizing the rack. See? And this is the outside look of it. I have an extra 15 amp plug right here, power. I have another one right here. These are going to be for, usually me have lights and tower lights and so forth. I'm gonna move these out of the way. Put these back where they're supposed to be. Just for now. It may look shabby if you know. Don't pay that the money. And that is the entire look of it. 3-space fan, plugs at the top for the input, power, output, power, and then the middle opens up. You have access to inside. And the distro that you guys saw me build, this is one of them. This is one of them right here. 6 240 and 2 110 or 120. You have your 50 in, 50 out, and I'm gonna be looping them around. I haven't installed this power distro yet. It's out there in the garage or in the shop. See? But the whole purpose of this video, I know I'm going a whole heap a while ago, but the whole purpose of this video is to talk about my explanation in the video about the power. Your power connection. See? Your lives are always gonna be either red or black. Your green standard is your grounds, and your white standard is going to be your neutral. See? So a lot of people say them thought black was negative or black was your neutral. No, it's your positive. In your breaker box, in the AC world, it's going to be your live. See? Live, hot, positive. Yeah, same thing. But yeah, that's it for now. I don't want to give you too much right now. I have a whole heap of things I work on, and as we go along, because you know, so neatness is my thing, you know. Yeah, man, it have to neat. The thing have to neat. Everything have to have it right place. Everything have to proper. You will see. You will see when we're done. You will see the finished product. That's all I have. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And don't forget to like, share, and to hit that subscribe button too as well. Help the channel to grow. Help me to reach more people. You understand? Help me so we can do more video like this and like the other videos that I've been doing. Alright? Respect.
Yeah, whoa, yeah, action sound. Yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa. Desire to get to higher life, it's an open road. Desire to get to higher, don't limit it, yeah, go about. Desire to get to higher life, it's an open road, Life it's a subject, ain't not an object, ain't full control.